Hi, my name is Jonna, your co host,
Hey, my name is Nyla Clayton, your other co host.
and welcome to
Our podcast,
At
At Your
Your
Big
Big
Age,
Age,
episode
Episode 1.
1. So, the topic of this episode is about relationships and how to maintain them at in college at HBCU, PWI,
Yes, and
just
it's very hard,
relationships.
just college, just
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
general. It's very hard.
When it comes to relationships and college, everybody their parents dropped them off and they just straight wild right now. They be straight wild. And it was you have to look at their backgrounds because if you had strict parents, lenient parents, your parents really play a big factor of how you come to college and the choices you make, even though you're on your own. But it's I've been locked up all my life. I'm about to let loose, or
Right.
I've
Yeah.
been out here all my life. All this socializing events I'm going to, I'm already immune to that. So it's when
Right.
you go looking for relationships, especially as a freshman, yeah, everybody want to have their fun, but at the same time, it's gonna be here when you graduate, get your degree,
Yeah.
and
Because
so
initially,
forth.
what you're here for when you go to college, you're here to graduate.
Right, you're here
Kind
to
of
get that
like,
degree.
yeah, basically.
What
It's
Vito
just
say?
you're
Go get that degree. Go girl, focus
focused
on
on
me.
me.
Yeah, y'all hear the vocals. Y'all hear the vocals.
Stop.
But
My
yeah,
papa sounded bad.
that's all it's about. And sometimes, especially this generation, not gonna
Yes,
lie.
the generation, this talk. Okay, so I have this
Yeah,
thing
go ahead.
with the talking stage.
What's your thing with the talking stage?
It's not, to me, it's not a talking stage, it's the getting to know you stage. Sometimes our generation gets the talking stage mixed up with, oh, be together. Like, you can get to know someone. See, I call it a get to know you because I'm actually really genuinely getting to know you. So instead of saying talking stage, I'd be like, oh, I'm just getting to know him. Like, we're friends. Like, because sometimes
Right.
I start off as friends. So what happens is they think in their mind that, okay, we're talking, like, that's it, like, you not single, like, you and mine, like, but like that's what kind of messes us up because like sometimes the other person could think the complete opposite. They think, oh, yeah, I'm just talking to her, like she cool or whatever, but I'm still single, which is correct. You're still single. Again, it's a getting to know you stage. So I just feel like that kind of messes us up because sometimes we're not on the same page.
Yeah, I would agree, but say they people forget there is a dating stage where you can get to know that significant other. So that's what's they take 5 months of just talking. No, within those 5 months, you're supposed to be dating to see what pros and cons each person has. Especially if you're interested in a person, why are you talking over the phone with a person be
25
20
dates.
24/7 be go skiing, go on a
Yeah.
movie, go out to eat, go what this person know what this person is allergic to or not.
Right.
That's the only way to build that deep connection. When people say, oh yeah, we've been talking for 3 months, 3 months, have y'all
3 months, have
been
y'all, yeah,
outside
have y'all been
together?
outside together? Yeah, that's a
Nah.
that's a good
And
point.
it's dumb because how I don't get how people, no shade to all the people that started out talking, love y'all
I mean,
down,
yes, love you down. We
no
all experience
straw.
our things.
But I don't understand how you could talk to somebody and then just over the phone and then ask them out to be your
Yeah, and
girlfriend or
sometimes
boyfriend.
I'm scared to say my experiences. I don't know how to go.
I just don't understand that, and it's I'm looking at them they ain't do
Sometimes
this.
people don't even they don't even tell you. You be like, bae,
Right? It's just
like you my girlfriend now. I'm like, when? You didn't ask me. That's the thing.
right.
They do not ask. Nobody asks. They just talk, and then boom. I guess somehow I'm supposed to magically know. Oh, we together. Real
Right.
bad.
And
I
what
don't
Lotto
know.
say? These no shade, but these dudes want a traditional woman, but they not traditional men.
Oh,
And that was sad because it's you want your significant other, you want her to cook, clean, be that extra shoulder to lean on, but you
right.
not, no shade, you not putting the effort, and you think, and then our
Mm-hmm.
generation, we think everything's gonna be handed, or we're just waiting oh well, she messed with me last night, then we go together real bad. No, it's
No.
no go together real bad. It's if you really want her, go get her, work for her.
Right. And I think it
Same
should
vice
be,
versa for
yeah,
men.
yes.
For women, ladies, you gotta stop being scared to shoot y'all shot. These,
And I
especially,
can say that I I everyone I am very scared to shoot my shot and I'm just trying to work on that. I just believe like I'm thinking back in the day, like all the men are just supposed to come to you. If they like me, then they're supposed to come to me. That's how I used to think, but no, because that'll leave me single
Right?
until I'm
Like if you
freaking.
see somebody he look and he like he catches your
Some people
eye.
are scared of rejection.
Yeah, but
I
it's
am
like
indeed scared of rejection.
I was scared of rejection too.
But it is what it is. Because I think SZA, somebody said something was like, when you're rejected, you're like free. Because I really like felt that because like when I like somebody, I'm like, oh my gosh, I like him so bad. Like, oh my gosh, like when I
Right.
see
You
him
crazy
all the
about
time.
that
Right.
person.
And then like if I like tell you like, oh, I like you, and you be like, no. And I'm like, dang, really? Like that's crazy. But it's like kind of like, oh, okay, well, he
Right.
don't like me, okay, that's fine. I can just eventually move on and go on to the next. You know?
Right. And you never know that person
It is so
that person you're waiting for to accept you and he rejects you. You might be blocking your blessing with somebody that actually really wants you, but you're too focused on rejection. So you like all deep in your thoughts and deep in his thoughts as well. Like, should I wear this for him? Should I do this for him? Like, no, like say, hey, do you like me? Hey, do you want to get to know each other? Yes or no, maybe so. And then we go on about a day. Okay, you have a good
yeah.
day, sir.
Right.
That's all you have. Not but it is easier for some other people. Some
Some people
other
are
people,
bold. Like
yeah.
you're bold. Me, I'm not. Like
I
I
mean,
like
and that's
I'm
okay.
learning the more I'm
Yeah.
with her, I'm learning how to come out of my shell just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just
A
a little
little
bit, just
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still I'm still my own person. I still have my ways of thinking. We think totally different when it
Right.
comes to people that we're interested in. So yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, it was like a big wasp that flew by, and I was like, ooh, I was about to get
Ooh.
scared.
Oh no.
But it's gone now.
It's gone, y'all. But yeah, it's just I don't know. And it's like I feel like it's hard to date in our it's hard to date and get a relationship in our generation too,
Absolutely.
especially in college because like you know that same dude you done met up after the party gonna be on the same and the different shawty
That is
like
yes.
it's just like all right, so we got cut off, but we back and we better. So we're going to be talking about we left off on pros and cons, but we're going to be talking about the soul ties and like relationships as well. And we're talking from expectations and experience as well because like we both like we go to an HBCU and like we're not saying it's like difference between an HBCU PWI, but it's
I feel
like
like you get both of the same experience in
yeah,
each type of
in
college.
each
We're adults. People think
differently,
differently.
and it's
Yes.
like everybody's entitled to their own like voice, opinion, freedom of
Mm-hmm.
speech. But for us, this is just going to be our opinions based on like soul ties. So one thing like we have to start remembering is that yeah, it's okay to be like like getting doing your big one, having fun,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like sometimes like this generation we don't think bigger into like oh we're just messing with this person, messing with that person, messing with he
Yeah.
she like something like that. But you have to remember like if it's like especially if it's not official and you're messing with that person
Mm-hmm.
and it's
That
only for
person's messing with that
that
person. It's
person,
just like
that person.
they like. It's just like
Yeah, your mental, physical, spiritual is like with the whole like everybody,
yeah.
like every like strangers, and you don't know them, you don't know what they're about, and then that's when like especially if they're on two different type of auras,
Mm-hmm.
like auras and spiritual welfare being like that could be mixed up, and you feel like oh my god, why all of a sudden I feel like bad or I feel different because your spiritual aura is
Yeah.
with
Cause you
strangers
yes
that you
you wish.
haven't met before.
Yeah.
It's because you were trying to have a good time. But you have to remember, are you trying to have a good time for a long time? Or are you trying to have a good time for a quick time? Because it's all about, I don't know about y'all, but marriage is not my end game, but one of my end game and goals. So
Yeah.
it's like, you want to experience that type of experience with people, not people, but with that, your significant other. And this plays a part into dating as well and the pros and cons and not staying in the talking stage for
And
far too
ladies
long.
and gentlemen, it is okay to wait until marriage to, do what you need to do because I feel like, a relationship is not just sexual conduct.
Right, right, right.
It's more so of getting to know that person for who they are and what they do. You're learning about that person. You know how they'll deal with certain things. It's more than just sexual. It's just a relationship that involves you two, and if it's worth fighting for, if they're worth fighting for, are they giving their all? Are you giving, the
Yeah,
70%?
yeah.
Are they, or are you, what did I just say?
70%,
Giving the 70%,
70%, you're giving
you
30,
30%, like you
yeah.
have to balance each other out. So, some people, they do their thing before, marriage, which, hey, to teach his own. I'm not judging y'all,
Of
because
course, no judgment,
everybody,
no judgment.
yeah, everybody has their thing. Everybody does what they do, and that's totally fine. It's just that, when you get to like when you get married and then you come together as one.
Yeah, it's like a unit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like a unity, and
y'all both on the same
right,
level when it
and
comes to your physical, mental, spiritual. Like
mhm,
they know when you're not yourself, and vice
right,
versa. And that's like, I'm not gonna say that's how it should be, because again, we're not here to judge. But at the
right.
same time, like, we have to take some accountability and be realistic that, yeah,
You
this
can have
happened,
your
this
fun.
happened. Yeah, you can
You
have
can
your
have your
fun,
fun,
but at
but
the same
like
time, you got to be careful too, because you
it's
don't.
deeper than that.
It's
It's
deeper, and
deeper.
that's what
It's
it's like.
deeper. It's a
Yeah,
connection.
right. It's a connection. People don't like I said, you want to be here for a quick time or a long time.
Right.
I'm trying to go for a long time, because for better or worse, that's what the type of stuff I'm on. But it's just like you have to be not mentally there, but you have to be willing to be disciplined and learn that it's okay to wait, and it's okay to stand outside the mix, stand
Yeah.
outside the box,
Because,
because
like you said before, I believe you told me that you were saying, like, people say all these things about, doing it, and
right,
like
right,
people want to hop on the trend. Like this generation is
yeah,
like they hop on any trend,
yeah,
TikTok, challenges, all that. And so
right.
when they hear other people like you're the only one that's celibate, that's a virgin or whatever, and you hear your other friends that's not, and they
Right.
like saying all this good stuff about it, and you're like, dang, maybe I
Like,
should get on it. Maybe I should do
yeah,
this and all that
right.
good stuff. And you really don't have to, especially if you're like not ready. Like you
Yeah,
could be like, oh, I want to do this, but like you're not
you're
ready. Like
not
you just
ready.
know, like deep
And
in your
it's
mind, you're not ready.
okay. And
Hmm.
for like that sacred experience, you don't want it to feel like you don't want to feel rushed into being a trend,
Yeah,
because that's not a rushed experience.
yeah.
That's a ready experience.
Hmm.
Y'all both understand the pros and cons to what y'all about to do,
Hmm.
and y'all about to just love. It's just all one love, big positivity aura, and that's the type of time that we're on, for real, for real. But it's just like another thing too. People like this generation is like so not so based up on the stereotype, but it's like the stereotype, like my man, he should pay for everything, he should do this, like he's the man, da 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 da. It's like he needs to pay the bills, he needs to do this, do that. But it's like back to 70 and 30. It's like, ladies, don't be afraid to throw yourself out there.
Yeah,
Like, don't be afraid to throw yourself out there. Don't be afraid to, like, sometimes you're gonna have to be that partner that carries for a little while until your significant other gets
you
back on
guys
his or
should,
her feet.
exactly. You guys, again, like I said, you should just balance each other
Right.
out.
And that's like, setting boundaries too is a good thing as
Yes,
well. And setting, like, having those talks with your
communicating.
significant others.
Yes,
Communication
communicating.
plays
Tell
a
me how
big
you
factor.
feel. People have their feelings a lot.
Right,
People don't
right.
tell people how they feel, which
Exactly.
is a lack of communication, and you just not telling people how you feel. It's okay to feel your feelings.
Right.
We're all human. You feel your
Yeah,
feelings.
yeah, for real. And that's outside of relationships, like some of that stuff goes into friendships
Friendships.
as
Yep.
well. Like, a generation, they be like, girl, you ain't feeling hurt, like violate. They push your feelings
Right.
aside. But like what I had to like notice, and I was like, you know, what I had to notice and what I had to tell my friends, I was like, I'm feeling this type of way, because even though I am the strong friend, that's not an excuse that I be going through stuff too. Like, we
Right.
all go through different stuff, but at the same time, like, some people just carry it way better. You might see me smiling, doing some content. Oh yeah, she good. She always positive. She always positive. But at the same time, it's stuff that, okay, especially like me, like when I'm alone, that's an opportunity for me to be deep in my thoughts. And yeah, I like to be deep in my thoughts, but deep in my thoughts to the point where I'm not feeling like myself. And so that's when I really rely on my friends, especially my core friends. I
Mm-hmm.
rely on them, and I say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. That I don't expect for you to tell me Oh,
girl,
like
you be
girl,
alright,
you be
like
alright, girl.
right.
We waiting for the next positive message video. Like I don't expect you to
No,
tell me
like
that.
I need you. I need your
Yeah,
help. I need
right,
you. I need your shoulder to lean on. I'm
right,
not feeling the best, so
right.
I need you. I need you to be my friend. Like this is a serious
Yeah.
moment.
And
And like
sometimes
yeah.
it's okay like you just don't feel like yourself, but you just feel like you want to cry. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten that before. Like some of my friends just they just came in our room and they just wanted to cry, and it's like okay, I'll sit here and cry with you. We don't have to talk. We'll just cry, and if I have to cry, I'll cry with you as well. It's like all based on that, that aura and that bond you guys have, and like stating the boundaries that okay, like no, like this is what you're getting yourself into,
Mm-hmm.
like because people like so quick to call, especially this generation, people so quick to call each other friends, but as soon as stuff go
Yeah.
left and
Right.
one person comes to this person, oh I didn't know you was like this, I didn't know you was like you weird, this
Mm-hmm.
stuff starts shifting. But that's why it's important to place those boundaries and letting
Mm-hmm.
your friends, or especially your core friends, like I treat all my friends, especially my core friends, as family because that's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's no reason like I don't know why, but I just don't like staying in the friend zone. Like you should be leveling up as much as we've like been knowing each other and
Mm-hmm.
having experiences with each other, leveling up as years go on. Like, and that's just it. That's all. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
I
You
agree.
know, and also like carrying yourself around campus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just
Yeah.
that bug is like
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
really trying to come in a podcast.
Right. Like, I
He or
mean,
she
don't
wants the
be shy,
microphone and
boo.
speak.
Don't be shy. But yeah, and it's just like everything like we say certain stuff, but like we say certain stuff, we do certain stuff, and we don't like understand how much the power of our tongue holds.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's some stuff. It's just some stuff you just don't say. It's just some stuff you
You
just
just
don't
don't
do. Like, at your big age, you should know. Y'all had to get that one out. But yeah, it's just some stuff you just don't do, or it's just some stuff you don't say. And you can't say you're out here looking for, good
Loyal
friends, a
man
loyal
or
man,
right,
vice versa. You can't say you're looking for all that, and then you're singing, I don't need no friends. I got it's me by myself.
right,
Like
or I'm looking for
but
the
like
like.
even though that song a thump, but like it's basing off of what we hear, what we see, what we do.
Mm.
Because it's like you're saying this and you're wanting those type you want oh my fault y'all. You want those type of crowds around
These
you,
bugs.
but you were saying what was coming out of your mouth was you were saying something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying something totally different.
Ooh. Come on, like please.
You're just saying something totally different. That's all you were doing. But yeah. Yeah. You hear with me?
Yeah, I
Okay.
am.
Okay. So yeah, it's just based off of what you say and what you do.
How you feel,
How you feel. That's
how you
all.
communicate,
How you communicate.
all
And
that.
not being afraid to stand out in the mix.
I can't say, I am afraid of, going out, shooting your shot. Ladies, it is okay to shoot your shot. I am the type of person, I grew up around older people. So, like, they've been telling me, you know, the men will come up to you. Like, they should be able to come up to you. He who finds a wife finds a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I like just moved off of. But honestly, it's okay to like shoot your shot. Not saying that it's not true because some men, do approach you and sometimes they're just scared. It's like this generation is totally different. It's like
Yeah,
now they're
it's
scared to come up to you,
right.
and now I'm scared to come up to you, and it's like we both scared.
Right. And I was raised up on like, and I feel like this would play like a big factor in my confidence. Like all you had, like your confidence, if you just walk up and ask him out and shoot your shot, and if he say no, like it's going like, and you're that girl. Like he's gonna be like, especially like you're doing stuff to make you stand out. Like I ain't like shawty tough. She ain't like I ain't had no shawty like come up to me ask me out before.
Right.
And it's like some dudes be like, oh that's weird, but some dudes admire that and they be like,
Yeah.
oh well she lit for real. She don't care. Like she's not gonna care what nobody says about her or says about her on Instagram face to face either way because she knows who she is. I'm not saying people don't shoot their shot. People that don't shoot their shot or go out there or don't have confidence doesn't know who they are. But it's like people like that are more willing to try new things out and not afraid of rejection
Right.
when it approaches them. Because okay, you rejected me, on to the next. Let's
Yeah.
like okay, and then it's like
And see, I'm a little baby, so like when you reject me, I'm like, oh.
Right, I'm a crybaby too, but it's just like.
But you have to move on. Like
Right.
it's okay. It's okay. Like you just have to move on.
Saying, and it's like sometimes it's not them. It's not you them not thinking you're attractive. It's like some people are not mentally ready for a relationship.
I downloaded Tinder.
How is it? How is it?
I had to delete Tinder because I'm paying $18 and that's weekly. Baby, no.
Weekly? $18
weekly? Baby, no. I'm not gonna keep doing that.
Right.
No, baby, no. But yeah, no, it's good. You know, it's just good because, you know, I think I've been losing my, what y'all call it, risk.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. But
I've never been on Tinder, so like.
No, it's actually pretty fun because people are just hilarious up there. Like, I just can't think.
Basically playing with their time.
I'm not playing
it's
with
people like you. That makes real love hard to come by because you just want to play.
I'm about to get on blackpeoplemeet.com.
No, no more apps for you.
What the future holds, child,
right? But... Okay, that's good.
Yes, so you better get.
I'm good.
Get on.
No, thank you.
Get on that Facebook. It's free. Facebook is free.
I'll probably do Facebook. I'll try Facebook.
Facebook. It's just fun. Just entertaining it for. It's fun, you know.
Okay,
and if I find a friend, like a friend, that's fine, you know, because some people they don't live too far. But you know, I'm just like uncomfy with like online dating apps.
Right.
They kind of scare me because you never know who
y'all know y'all seen like First 48.
Yes,
like hey, man, ID channel. My mom.
And the First 48. She was on the online dating. the next Tinder. But yes, yeah, I did that. Pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, I can say my like relationship status or experience. I'm just chilling, vibing. You know,
you're just vibing twin.
Yeah, I'm just vibing with my twin. That's all. With my twin, we just vibing. That's it. For like
friendships, I think friendships are the best way to, like, in general. I just feel like friendships are like the kind of best way to get into a relationship. Not saying that, you know, that's not always the case, but
right.
It seems like, you know, it's good because, you know, like when you date somebody, you know, like,
yeah, it's like you
know them, like you already know them.
Right,
like, yeah,
right.
Okay.
But it's just like sometimes like some people don't have time to do that friend stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's understandable because it's like you're not trying to be friends, you're just trying to get to know that person. So futuristically, we can turn it into like, you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a wife, a husband type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So something like I understand when people like come and say, "Oh yeah, I don't want to be friends. I'm just literally just trying to get to know you." But it's just depending on what type of person you're dealing with. If they're willing, and that's when you have to talk to them about it. If they're willing to, you know,
if they're
be
willing,
friends.
y'all have to look 50-50. Give me 50-50.
Communication.
Come
is
on,
key,
communication
guys.
is key, baby.
Yeah, that's all.
It is.
That's all it is.
It helps me. Many people has helped me. Many of my other friends, Nyla has helped me. And I just feel like every time I'm with a certain amount of people, they're just really good people and they help me. And Nyla was like, let's create a podcast because we be talking,
y'all.
We be talking, especially in the car.
And
the car talks.
Man, we love car talks.
That's why we was like, okay,
let's
like, make a podcast.
Yeah, because we like it's something like, especially our generation, like it's not like they need this, but this needs to be out there throwing. Yeah. This needs to be like, okay, have people think about what they're actually doing instead of just basing it off of like emotions and temptations.
Yeah.
It needs to be something sad.
Yeah.
But once again, I'm your co-host Nyla.
I'm your co-host Jonna.
And just remember, what would you do at your big age in these different relationship scenarios? How would you play a part?
How would you
How would you
at your big age?
at your big age?
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Fancy.